are back at the Metal Coffee Shop live sound stage, sponsored by New Tech Machinery. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, and we've got a full day for you. I tell you what, this show is so great. So many people, and right here, experts on snow guards for metal roofs, Mindy and Ben with TRA Snow&Sun. There we go.
Absolutely.
Get it out there. I'm so glad to have you both with us.
Absolutely. We're glad to be here.
I love it. Well, let's start with some introductions. So Mindy?
I am Mindy Dahlquist. I am the Business Development Manager at TRA Snow&Sun. I have been with the company for 2 years and loving it.
I love it. I love it. We met 2 years ago,
Yep.
right when you started, and we're so happy to have them as part of Rivers Coffee Shop and Metal Coffee Shop. Ben, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, Ben Anderson. Been with TRA from birth, in essence. Father started the company in 1993. Been family company really ever since. Been working full time for the last 15 years here. Hired Mindy a couple of years ago. One of the best moves we could have done. And
I'm stuck with me.
I'm over all the operations there.
And Ben, I probably knew you at some point when you were about this tall.
Yeah, probably.
Because I worked with your dad a lot back in the day.
I walked around. I'm sorry. I love my father. I remember walking around these shows when I was a kid.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. I probably was annoying being carried around in a wagon or something.
I love it. And you know, our producer back there, Megan Ellsworth, same thing. She was coming to the shows, so you never know. You two may have met running through the aisles or something.
Good chance.
Trying to find some candy somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming home with our bouncy balls and our yo-yos.
I love it. Yes, exactly. So Ben, why don't you tell us a little bit about TRA? Tell us just about your company and what you do.
TRA's been around since 1993, December of 1993, so we're coming up on 30 years this December. We've kind of started with tile roofs, hence the name TRA, Tile Roof Accessories is the acronym. We've kind of changed names multiple times during that, but the TRA has always stayed the same. Really kind of tried to follow in the snow guard engineering aspect, try to create an engineered solution that everybody feels comfortable with and everybody knows won't fail.
Right.
So that's really where we came from, and that's where we're continuing to go. We saw the problem, or at least my father saw the problem back in the 70s and 80s, being a tile salesman himself, and then moved on to making the product and solving the problem like we see so many people here do. I see revolutionary ideas from contractors that are doing this stuff, or salespeople all the time, just seeing a problem and having the determination to go out and fix it.
I love it. I love it. It's so important, and like we've talked about so many times, it's all about safety.
Yes.
It's about really saving lives as we're going through. And so, Mindy, we've had some great podcasts, and we've talked through that. But as we are getting ready to go into winter, we were just talking about how much snow we've had in the Cascades. You guys are out of Utah, tons of snow. How important is it for contractors to really take the time to understand snow retention?
It is very important. A lot of people understand the fact that a doorway or a garage door, those types of things need to be covered with snow retention, but the education out there, it is available, but you kind of just have to search for it.
Yeah.
And so educating yourself on how snow retention works and just finding out that information to be able to engineer those systems, because otherwise they can definitely fail if you're just putting up one row of snow fence across above your doorways and things like that. It can actually create more of a problem and a dangerous situation that otherwise can be prevented.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just the flowers or grandmother's roses, it's animals, it's people walking under doorways and having the snow let loose that is so dangerous. And so for the folks who are here at METALCON, Ben, if they're coming up to your booth, what are you showing and what are they seeing?
We're showing them all of our metal solutions right now. For metal applications, standing seam, corrugated metal panels, your PBR panels, anything out there solution-wise. We make our stuff out of metal. We feel like that's what needs to be on there, metal on metal, keeping things, similar metals, not causing corrosion or electrolysis. We feel like that's what you need to do. And we've been doing that with the metal industry and with some of our competitors. We're trying to create some standards. We're working with some of these guys to make sure the metal industry, which is growing so fast, I don't think anybody predicted, I mean they predicted it a little bit, but it's just continuing to grow like crazy. We're trying to make it more knowledgeable, a little bit safer, and trying to create some standards there so everybody feels like, hey, we're not just going to throw something on your roof and it's going to fail. We want people to understand how to make it done right, and people be educated, like Mindy said earlier.
Yeah, I think that's so important. I think so. What do you think of the show so far?
It's been great. We just getting started, just hitting the ground running, but it's been really good so far.
Yeah. And what are your I always like to ask, like, what are you seeing going into, obviously, winter, but then into the new year? What are you kind of seeing from a business development side?
We are growing. As a company, we're growing. Snow retention is growing. I think just with us trying to help and produce a standard for snow retention, a lot of people are becoming a little bit more knowledgeable on the ability to have some type of solution. And so I think it's just, business is very good for us, and we are very thankful for that.
As we all are. We love to hear that. Metal is growing, metal roofing. Ben, any thoughts about the upcoming year? Any new products or any new thoughts?
We're working on a lot of new different things, but metal right now being the thing that we're here for. We're working on some more solutions and some better solutions to help improve our strengths and different things for standing seam metal roofs.
I love it.
That's what we're working on, and that's what we've been doing some designs and testing. It takes a while because we design everything from the bottom up, and we do a lot of our in-house testing, but we're in the middle of working and having some new concepts that nobody's seen before. I don't know if anybody else has a similar solution that we do, and we're anxious to let people know about it soon.
We're excited to bring that on the Metal Coffee Shop.
Yes.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you. Well, thank you both for being here, and thank you for all you do. I mean, seriously, your products, the company that your dad started, that you're now, that you guys are doing, saving lives and also saving structures and everything else. So thank you. Enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll
Thank
be
you
seeing
for
you
hosting
again.
us.
Thank you. And we'll be back. We have so much more coming. It's very exciting. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.